What's up, everybody? This is OHM with a new video. I actually was looking at Rapzilla because I'm about to be doing my cut through the singles. I've been slacking. Of course, man, it's been very busy. It's the summer. I got a family. Things go crazy. But anyway, I was looking at Rapzilla and they did 12 albums, Christian albums that turned 10 in 2024. What's crazy is 10 years ago, 2014 is the time I really started to walk away from Christian rap. So I was very interested in these albums because I've actually listened to probably every last one of them, except one. I seen one that I know I did not listen to. I'll explain, but I want to actually talk about these albums. These are pretty cool because I want to just give my experience of listening to them. So let's get into it without further ado. All right, so we're here. Man, I want to. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Okay, so let's start. Okay, before y'all even start, I know y'all seen this Bone Thugs and Harmony. I don't listen to secular music like that, but back in the day when I did listen to it, I loved Bone Thugs and Harmony. And I remember when I was saved and living right, I was working with this producer and I wanted to know if he could actually do a song, do an instrumental based off of this instrumental because I always loved this one. It was just this one song. So I only downloaded this one song to send to a producer because YouTube wasn't YouTube downloading from YouTube was not a thing. You couldn't do it. But anyway, I just wanted to explain that because you can go through all of these folders, freeze it, go through these folders. Go through these names, see if there's any secular person there besides that one because that's the only one I did it to because I was trying to get an instrumental from it. So that was the reason why that one's there. And like I said, it's only one song that's in there. That's it. So anyway, didn't have to explain, but I wanted to explain. Start looking at everything. So the first one is Andy Mineo, Neverland. Now, I want to show y'all in Andy Mineo, like I said, I am about buying albums. That's my thing. That's what I do. I don't like streaming because I'm old school. I'm like into that when you stream, if you don't pay for that service, you don't have any more music, so you constantly got to. Me, I got music even if I want to cancel the services. That's just my old school brain. It's old head. So these are all of the ones that I bought from Andy Mineo. As you can see, 2017 is when I stopped because I just did not like this album, Uncomfortable. Ugh, I did not like it. But as you can see, Neverland, that was Neverland, I bought it. So all these from Amazon. The cool thing about Amazon, you can always just buy. As you can see, Amazon, you could just download them. Amazon never change. Please don't change. I hate Apple Music. Please don't change. Anyway, so Amazon. So Neverland. So Andy Mineo was starting like when Ayo came out, formerly known Heroes for Sale. I was all Andy Mineo, loved him. When Neverland came out, I didn't like it. I'm sorry, I did not like it because he started to do weird. I don't know. His style changed. He actually, though, I will say I gotta give him credit because he introduced me to Mars, and then I had to go download her stuff. And then Pisano Wallen did not like that album. The song at all. And this is when I realized how whack Marty was. That boy can't rap for nothing. Great. Maybe he produces. I think he produces. And if he does, man, he's awesome at producing. I just think he has ABC type raps. But we'll get into that later. But anyway, I'm trying to see if there's anything that I loved on this, like one song. You Can't Stop Me was the one everybody loved off of there. I didn't really care for it. I think Rewind. Let me put this music so I can hear it. Yeah, I really think Neverland was probably the only one I actually listened to. I didn't jam this album at all. I tried to because I was like, I love Andy Mineo, but then I was like, I just couldn't get into it. So yeah, Andy Mineo did not like that album. Crimson Core, Propaganda. I loved it. So Propaganda in me I don't like Propaganda now because I think he's very much he's one of those that like this is the fence and this is Christianity, this is the secular world. He's like this. Like his foot is in Christianity, but the rest of him loves to hang out. That's how I feel. Every time I had to unfollow him on social media because he just, man, like, I would just say if you hung out with Popaganda, you would never see. For me, it just looked like you wouldn't see fruit. But I'm sorry if that sounds judgmental. I didn't want to judge him, so I unfollowed him because I was like, I love him as an artist, and I was just like, I had to unfollow him because he just, especially when he was at that concert and he was like rapping Tupac. That was when I was like, really? All right. And I was just like, I don't want to think badly of him. So anyway, but Crimson Cord was an amazing album. I remember it was the first Popaganda album I bought because this old stuff I would listen to it, but I didn't really care for it. But I went back and actually after Crimson Cord, I actually went back and started jamming his old stuff. I just didn't find him interesting until Crimson Cord. Crimson Cord, that song just went hard. Board of Education was really nice. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see this. Let me minimize this. How Did We Get Here was an amazing song. I feel Jay Givens. John Gibbs and Jay Givens. Two of the most disappointing. Anyway, all right, so those were great songs. Crimson Cord. So Andy Mineo, I would give that probably a 6 out of 10. Popaganda Crimson Cord, a 9 out of 10. Let's keep going. K-Drama, Wish It Was Sooner. K-Drama, Wish It Was Sooner. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not like it. I listened to 2 songs and then I didn't listen to it more. I feel bad because K-Drama deserves respect, but I don't think I gave him that respect. And I apologize for that, K-Drama. I'm not going to rate it because I'm going to have to go back and listen to this because K-Drama, man, you got to be in the mood for K-Drama. But anyway, now this is the one that I did not listen to on principle because I just did not like NF. I don't know why they consider NF a Christian rapper. He doesn't even want to be considered a Christian rapper. I remember, because this is 2014, Facebook was big. I remember on Facebook him arguing Christians, telling them, stop talking to me like that. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to make music that Christians listen to. I want to make music for the world. Like, he literally wants to be a star. So I think Rapzilla needs to remove him because he's not a Christian rapper. So I don't really like NF because I don't think he's a Christian rapper. I think he's just a rapper. Now, this is one of the saddest, best albums ever. Man, it was so sad because this was around the time Tedashii lost his son. And this album is pain. Like, I don't know if he would ever go back and listen to this album because this album was his emotions all released and Tedashii was one of my favorites on Reach Records, so I support him with everything. But I remember this one just made me feel so sad for the guy. But I jammed it though. Dark Days, Darker Nights was awesome. Below Paradise, like, oh man, that song was hard. Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can was an awesome song. I remember that one. That's gonna make me go back and listen to that. Angels and Demons was pretty nice. Complicated was pretty nice. And Chase was pretty nice. This album, I'm gonna rate it a 9. Even though it's one of those albums that I wouldn't say is Tedashii's best album, it's one of those albums that I jam because the purpose on it. He was showing, and the thing about it is he was showing I'm staying a Christian, even though these kind of things like a death of a child could make you question God. Like, God, how could you let this happen? You know, but he stayed a Christian through this, and this really gave me respect for him, even though he kind of blew it later on because he went the Lecrae route. I really loved Tedashii. His respect level went higher with this album. If you never checked it out, please go check it out. Molly is. I don't know if I got this album. Molly Music was one of those that ticked me off to the highest degree on this one. Did I get this one? Molly is. I did buy it. This was his best This one is his best. I even got the single when it came out. Yeah. This is his best album right here. Oh my gosh. This was Gimme Gimme. Oh my god. The Glory of the Lamb. This is when Molly music was straight living for God. This Molly is, oh man, he was still doing pretty decent. Ready Aim was pretty nice. Heavy Love, Fighting for You was nice. Make It to Heaven was nice. But this was the one where he started getting involved with who was it? Played and Set It Off. Queen Latifah, and he started to get in the secular mode, and he never really came back from that until like way later. Man, he was projected to be the best. But when you gotta understand, when you have morals and you go into a unsaved secular environment like that, you have to realize you lose yourself, and you don't even get the fame that you probably thought that you wanted. And I think he realized that later on. But Molly is, that one started to make me really sad. But anyway, nonetheless, okay, Anomaly. So this is the thing, so Lecrae, y'all know my beef with Lecrae and everything that I went through. But look at all that I got from him, right? After Music Stops, Anomaly, Gravity, Real Talk, Rebel. I said Rebel, Rehab Overdose, Rehab. Y'all all know Rebel is the best album that Lecrae has ever done. Rebel is a complete masterpiece. If you have never checked, and I'm gonna do a album dissect of it, but if you've never checked out Rebel, you definitely need to check it out. Anyway, so Anomaly, I'm gonna tell you right now, I actually liked Anomaly. Even though Lecrae was full on, I'm just a rapper that happened to be Christian nonsense that he was spitting. It's still to this day, I don't understand how Christians didn't realize how stupid that sound. But anyway, moving on. I gotta tell you, man, this album has one of the best songs that I still jam when I work out to this day. Timepiece. Lights off, ain't nobody watching me. Yeah, I heard the man above, never slumber, never sleep. I forgot it. And I say, Automall. So anyway, that song went hard. Man, I still jam that. So I hate Welcome to America, because that's when I started realizing race became a divider instead of like, to me, I understand how anyway, because I don't want to get black people mad at me. But anyway, Welcome to America, I didn't really, Outsiders was a pretty nice one. Nothing was the one he made that song, and I actually liked it, but I've called him a hypocrite. Like, I don't know how hypocritical you can be than Nothing. And actually, the music that Lecrae was releasing, because he makes fun and downgrade, not downrate, he puts down all of the rappers that is spitting this fake, this nonsense, and then next thing you know, he's posing with them, taking pictures, giving them respect, hanging out with them. He said his outreach because he wants them to see his life, but still, you on there making fun of them, and then you smiling in their face. I mean, back in the day, they called it backstabbers, but whatever. I just thought that was such a, Fear was a nice song. Like I said, Timepiece was one of the best songs. I still jam that. Runners was okay. All I Need Is You. You hold me down. Yeah, that was a pretty nice. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I remember that. Hey, they didn't put, I Know Old Girl was the one who sung on it. I wonder why they didn't have Messenger. That was okay. I don't really like collabs with people who sing pop, or if you ain't R&B type style, I don't really care for it. But anyway, this album was solid. I'm going to say this album was solid. This is a solid album. I'm going to say it was an 8 out of 10. Anomaly, just because of Timepiece. When he played, I wanted to hate this album. I remember I was so biased. I wanted to hate this album. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to hate this album. But when I heard Timepiece, I mean, it broke my heart. It made me go, I just couldn't. Lights out. I couldn't fake it. I still, when I do cardio, it is a good song because it has that dun 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 It just makes you, I don't know. I just feel hype when I listen to that song. So I'm mad about it because I love that. I love that album. I got to give it an 8 out of 10. So let's keep going. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the best album T.R.U.T.H has ever made. Rise, oh my goodness, Rise is a 10 out of 10. This album, every track went hard except Mandolo. I did not like Mandolo. I thought that was I think he did that I just did not like the beat. Mandolo! Manolo. I'm sorry, I'm saying Mandolo. Manolo. I did not like that song at all. Sweet, that'll be sweet. Rise, oh, Rise was so amazing. Lights on, oh, cut the lights, oh my goodness. And the remix, I like that little, anyway. Sweet, you don't know what he done for me. Yeah, oh my goodness, that was awesome. That was so awesome. Rise up, and we all rise up. It'll be so good. Oh my goodness. Beautiful Life too. Mine, that was okay. Insomniac was really nice, but it's okay. I'm trying to get to my favorites one. Something new. That'll be something new. Yeah, I remember that one. Lazarus. Woo! When that beat changed, oh my gosh. That was such an amazing album. All My Love, I kind of skipped that one. I'm not going to lie. Even though I got one of my favorite girls. I used to have the biggest crush on Natalie Lauren when she was Susie Rock. That's how old I am. My friends used to make fun of me so much because I didn't think she could do wrong. And when she did that interview talking about she helped on, what's that girl that do Fancy? That white girl that do Fancy. I can't think of her name. But anyway, when she worked on that, broke my heart. But anyway, I'm gone. As a this is it. The best song. Sweet Victory. Yeah. Cause I got sweet. Oh my goodness. And when that girl came in, crowns of thorns. Oh my gosh. If you have not listened to this album, this is T.R.U.T.H's best work ever. Ever, in my opinion. One of the best albums I ever heard. T.R.U.T.H Rise. I mean, it was amazing. Amazing. Oh, it was so amazing. That was the best I've ever heard from T.R.U.T.H. And all his other ones, I still go back and I can jam almost every song. There's 14 tracks. I think I skipped maybe 4. So 10 tracks out of there I constantly listen to till this day. 10 out of 10. T.R.U.T.H. Heartbeat, The Truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have it. Like, I'm not lying to you. I do. And actually, let me go to T.R.U.T.H show y'all, because I didn't even go to T.R.U.T.H and show you T.R.U.T.H. Look at that. Waiting Room, Good Life, Rise, right there. Yeah, this is, I bought this I think in a different wave. That's why it's showing this weird stuff. If they only knew, Brag on My Lord. I actually like that song. We Don't Freestyle. Robot, that went with the Good Life. Good Life was a pretty good one too. Good Life was really, I love when you buy, because you buy it directly from them. When you buy it directly from Reach Records, you get the acapellas, and I got the instrumentals. Rise, I think I just bought from, I don't know where I bought it from, but I just know it was weird. But anyway, moving on. Just wanted to show you that. But let's go to the Truth. Now it's funny because the Truth, depending on where you go, sometimes they change his name up. But anyway, The Truth, Moment of Truth, Heartbeat, It's Complicated, Love, Hope, and War, Moment of Truth, Open Book. I don't know why I got 2 Moment of Truth. That's weird. The whole truth. So Heartbeat's what we're looking at. Heartbeat right here, baby. Heartbeat. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really care for the album. Change the World was nice. Welcome Home, Come Home, I Made It was nice. Press, I think, was nice. Hope remix was nice. Heartbeat, let me listen to it. Yeah, I didn't really like that one. Mixed Bag was nice. Yeah, Mixed Bag was nice. So I'm gonna rate it a 6 because Nah, I don't want to be mean because it's the truth. You always want to give pioneers the credit. Because, I mean, lyrically, he still did his thing. It's just that his beat choices, the things that he talk about, I just wasn't feeling it like that. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Don't hate me, true. All right, social clubs, Misfits 2. I want to show you. I got that. I make fun of Marty all the time, but hey, actually, I want to show you. Fern. I got Fern's 68 and Douglas EP. And Marty for president. I got that one too. Marty for president. I told you I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater of him. I'm telling it like it is. Social Club. See, they changed their name. They were Social Club, then they changed their name to Social Club Misfits. The Misfit generation. Misfits 2. There we go. So okay, of course Coogee Sweater is one that I played for my teens and because it was one that banged. This one said it came out April 2014. I don't know why it shows 2015 is when I got it. But anyway, Cops was pretty nice. No Sleep was okay. My Eyes Are Burning was, I like that one. Because Mars. Yeah, I actually like My Eyes Are Burning. I actually like that. Social Club is Not Dead. I think that's the one we got that bass, right? Yeah, I had that bass in it, so I actually like that. So I'm gonna rate this a 7. I'm gonna rate this a 7. Um, I'm gonna rate this a 7. Social Club Misfits, do your thing. I still think Us is a real good one. Rejects. Huh, I don't remember which one. I'm gonna have to go look back at it. I kind of stopped listening to them. But anyway, let's minimize this. Social Club Misfits. Okay, Swoope, Sinema, Beast. That is a beast of an album. I give total respect to. So I was Swoope. Never really rock with Swoope. I remember the time I heard Swoope was when he was rocking with Shobaraka, when Shobaraka started doing his own thing, and they made their album, which had my girl Natalie Lauren in it. But anyway, I didn't really rock with Swoope. Swoope came out with Sinema. Man, that album was nice. It was dang near perfect actually. Let me go Swoope. Sinema right here. Yeah, same team. Awesome. I love that song. They did a remix that was even awesome too. Woo! I remember Sinema was nice. The reason why I like it is because he's talking about lust, I believe is what he's talking about, and I was struggling with that too. So it spoke to me so much. It really put me on a really good one. Before Good Night was amazing. Same team, just TGC2 was nice. Sinema was really nice. Fix My Heart, that was nice. Before Good Night was really nice. And I think Beauty and the Beast, I don't remember too much of it. But anyway, yeah, it was really amazing album. This one, I gotta give it a bias. OHM wants to give it a 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna be reasonable because I will say that it's not always in my playlist, but it spoke to me so much. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Let's meet halfway. So anyway, let me minimize this again. All right, Canon, Loose Cannon Volume 2. I'm When it comes to Canon, I was more of a Volume 1. Or is it Volume 3? It's Volume 3. Volume 3 was the one where I think he went the hardest on. I don't know where I got this, where it was WMAs. It was really weird. But anyway, Tripping was nice. Motivation. Oh, motivation. Yeah, Dreams put me on. Actually, I'm lying. I actually like Volume 2, but Volume 3 just eclipsed it to me. So that's all I gotta say about that. I actually do like Volume 2. I'm not gonna hate on it. So what do I give Volume 2? I'm gonna give Volume 2. I'm gonna give it a because I did play heavy until Volume 3 came out. But why did it show 2017? I must have been like moving stuff around because, yeah, it says it came out 2014. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. I'm not gonna hate on it because I was jamming this like every day. Canon was one of my favorites, especially he was a fast rapper, and I love fast rappers. So it says, which one of these Christian? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put this out. Which one of these Christian albums were you playing heavily in 10 years ago? I'm gonna tell you right now, Triply. I mean, 10 out of 10. If you have not heard this album, you need to hear it. I'm not joking with you. Ugh, I hate how my camera does that sometimes. If I mess with it, it does that. I don't know. Anyway, man, that was a nostalgia type thing, and I loved it. As you can see, I kept a smile on my face because I loved it. Like I said, I'm an old head, man. I was in my, I don't want, whatever. I'm old. I was in my 30s when that came out, man. Yeah, that's how old I am. So, man, it was amazing. That was amazing music. Um, it's not the golden years though. That was earlier. But was actually 2014 was when I started to see the world in, you know how they say corrupt communication spoils good manners or something like that. I'm gonna put the verse right here so you can definitely get it. I really think the secular world started to change the Christian world for the worse in Christian rap. And 2014 was the start of it with people like NF. Andy Mineo was switching his style. Lecrae, of course, was full blown in it. I love T.R.U.T.H because even though Tedashii and Lecrae went full on secular with their mindset, Tripoli never did. Well, I can't say. I don't know. I haven't listened to that newest Tripoli stuff because I just don't want to. I don't want to take my idea of Tripoli. But anyway, I'm going to end this here. Tripoli's Rise was the best album of all of them. It's one that I jammed. I'm going to actually go back and listen to Crimson Cord. I remember I was geeking out when that came out. I actually went and started to listen to all the Popaganda stuff. That one opened my eyes to great Popaganda, and then especially because that's when he was with Humble Beast, I believe. Because everything Humble Beast, I'm so mad that Humble Beast is not what they were. Man, I just really wish Christians would support, but I understand why they didn't. There was a lot of people who were doing things that just did not show fruit, and churches were like, I don't know if you really living what you saying, you know. So, and then Christian rap game was like, oh, that's so judgmental, you know. And so instead of knowing iron sharpens iron, it creates sparks. But anyway, I'll keep going. Let me stop. This has been OHL. I'm going to go ahead and just call it out. Love the nostalgia. Thank you, Rapzilla. Y'all go check them out. Let me know, which were you jamming? Let me know what you were jamming, because I just let you know all about my thoughts on it. This has been OHM V2. Peace.